Welcome back, students. Hope you all are fine, happy, and healthy. Now, in our today's class, we are going to focus mainly the cause of air pollution. And in the cause of air pollution, we have already studied about automobile emission, industrial emission, and suspended particulate matter. In our today's class, we are going to study mainly the other cause of air pollution, that is called carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, and further all in next pages. Okay, so let's start. Hope you all are ready with pen, pencil, and everything. Just we are going to start our class. So these are the two compounds, that is carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide, and these compounds are mainly released due to burning of fossil fuel. If the fossil fuel burnt completely, then it released carbon dioxide, or if it burn incompletely, in that case it forms carbon monoxide. Both the carbon dioxide and monoxide, up to a certain level, present in the environment, but if the level of these two gases increase, it causes air pollution. If I say about carbon monoxide is more dangerous than carbon dioxide, because it is such a kind of reducing agent when inhaled, or when we take it with air in our breathing system, or you can say in our respiratory system. What would happen? Do you know? This carbon monoxide combine with the oxygen and form the carbon dioxide, and it reduces the level of the oxygen inside the blood. Again I am repeating, the carbon monoxide, if inhaled by nose, it goes into the blood and reduce the level of oxygen and cause suffocation and even cause death. So carbon monoxide is more drastic, you can say more poisonous than carbon dioxide. Okay, so let us study carbon monoxide. This is produced due to process of incomplete combustion. Means if any fossil fuel not completely burn, at that time it start releasing carbon monoxide. When we inhale, means when we breathe in carbon monoxide, it combine with oxygen. So when we breathe in carbon monoxide, it combine with the oxygen present inside the blood and convert it into the carbon dioxide, and in that case the level of oxygen inside the blood reduced. So in that condition it is called carboxyhemoglobin. Understood? Carboxyhemoglobin. See, it combined with the oxygen present in the hemoglobin of the blood to form carboxyhemoglobin, and carboxyhemoglobin cannot transport oxygen. This lead to the suffocation or death. So two questions arising from here. First, state the source of carbon monoxide. State the source of carbon monoxide. CO. Carbon monoxide means CO, carbon monoxide. And second question, state the ill effects of carbon monoxide. State the bad effects of or ill effects of carbon monoxide, CO. Understood? Let us start the next topic, carbon dioxide. In the air, carbon dioxide present about 0.03%. Remember this, it is one of the important line. normally it is not considered as pollution because this level of carbon dioxide always present into the air. If the level of or percentage of carbon dioxide increase, then it cause air pollution. Understood? So let us see, because it lead to the adverse effect to the environment. So why it is called air pollutant? When it increase by 0.03%, it cause air pollution because it affect adversely. Understood? How did it affect adversely? Now it comes. What is the source of carbon dioxide into the air? Means how carbon dioxide is produced. So first question, state the source of carbon dioxide into the air. State the source of carbon dioxide into the air. So we are going to fulfill the answer of this question. The concentration of atmospheric carbon dioxide has increased by 35%. Means in nowadays the concentration of carbon dioxide has been increased up to 35%. Why had it increased? The reason is given over here. This happened due to industrialization. So it is the reason. What is the source of carbon dioxide? Another cause, deforestation. Another cause, combustion of the fossil fuel. So there are three main causes which increase the carbon dioxide level up to 35% in this earth. Okay, so these are the causes. So what are the next question? Note down next question. What are the ill effects of carbon dioxide? So the ill effects of carbon dioxide has been given over here. Excess of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere increase the acidity of the seawater. Means due to more carbon dioxide into the air, it mixed with the water, rainwater. The carbon dioxide when mixed with the rainwater, it forms carbonic acid, and this carbonic acid mixed into the seawater and increase the acidity of seawater, and in this way it pollute the seawater. Understood? Again I am repeating, the carbon dioxide increase more threshold into the atmosphere, and when this carbon dioxide react with water present in the atmosphere, it forms carbonic acid, and this carbonic acid when falls with acid rain into the, you can say, ocean or sea, it increase the acidity of the seawater, due to which it ill affects the organism present in, or it badly affect the organism present in the ocean. Understood? So hope you understand. This adversely affect the organism present in the water. Next, the higher concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere increases the temperature of the atmosphere, that is cause greenhouse effect and global warming. So the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere also cause greenhouse effect or global warming. So hope you understood how carbon dioxide, increasing of the carbon dioxide up to a certain level, make the earth ill effects on the earth. Understood? Next, we are going to cover another more important topic. Do you know, suppose it is the earth, and around the earth there is a atmosphere. So the first layer of atmosphere is called troposphere. The second layer of the atmosphere is called stratosphere. And suppose it is the troposphere, and it is the stratosphere. And inside the stratosphere there is one of the most important layer of the atmosphere, that is called ozone layer. This is the ozone layer. Okay? And this ozone layer is one of the most important layer because it protects us from the sunlight, the UV ray of the sunlight. When the sunlight comes, the UV ray of the sunlight comes, the ozone layer reflects back the UV rays, and it protects us from the ultraviolet radiation or UV radiation, because these radiation are so harmful that if it falls on the skin, it causes skin cancer. Understood? So what causes the thickness of ozone layer? In some time, you can say, now ozone layer is, nowadays a problem arises that ozone layer, thickness of the ozone layer is decreasing due to human activity. So what are the human activity that causes the depletion or thinness of the ozone layer? So we are going to study in this paragraph. What is the full form of CFC? State the full form of CFC, chlorofluorocarbon. Okay, so the full form is chlorofluorocarbon. The first question. Next, this is an organic compound that contain carbon, chlorine and fluorine. So chlorofluorocarbon. So three elements are there. Chlorofluorocarbon cause damage to the ozone layer. So what is the cause of damage of ozone layer? Note down this question. What is the cause of damage of ozone layer? What is the cause of damage of ozone layer? So have you got the answer of this question? Chlorofluorocarbon cause damage to the ozone layer that protect us from the sun's ultraviolet radiation. State the importance of ozone layer. State the importance of ozone layer. So hope you have already got the answer of this question. Ozone layer that protect damage to the ozone layer that protect the earth from the sun ultraviolet radiation. The ozone layer is important to all living beings because it absorbs the harmful radiations, UV radiations, okay, and act as shield. Exposure to UV radiation cause, state the ill effect of, note down this question, state the ill effects of UV radiation. So what would be the answer of this question? I have already told you, exposure of UV radiation causes skin cancer, and it can also cause the damage of the eyes. So these are the answer of the question. What is the source of CFC? Note down this question. What is the source of CFC? From where does this CFC gas come from? So this CFC gas come from the refrigerator, air conditioner, aerosols and industrial solvent has been restricted to many countries to prevent the ozone from getting damaged. Means, what is the source of CFC? The CFC is emitting by refrigerator, fridge, air conditioner, aerosols. There are different kinds of aerosols that we use at home to make the house dirty, you can say smell free. These are the aerosols, like you can say nowadays different kinds of sprays and scents are utilizing. In that sense, aerosols are present. Okay, and industrial solvent. So these are the source of CFC gases. And how can be controlled? It can be controlled by passing some law to not to use CFC gases. Okay, now we are going to cover the another topic, that is sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is one of the most important chemical, or you can say compound, that is released by burning of the fossil fuel. Remember this. What kind of fossil fuel release carbon dioxide? Mainly coal and petroleum. And this sulfur dioxide, when mixed with the water or rainwater, it causes acid rain. Understood? So what is the source of sulfur dioxide? Note down. What is the source of sulfur dioxide? Source of sulfur dioxide. So the gas normally released from the thermal power plant. From where does it come? Thermal power plant. Because in the thermal power plant, lots of coal is burnt to produce electricity. And due to burning of coal, carbon dioxide is released. Okay. So, and petroleum industry and oil refineries. State the ill effect. Next question. State the ill effects of sulfur dioxide. So what is the ill effects of the sulfur dioxide? It causes heart and respiratory disease in human as well as in animals. It also show adversely effect on the growth and reproduction of plant. So you are getting the answer of this question. Means it ill effects on the respiratory system as well as heart of animals, and it adversely affect the growth and reproduction of the plant. It combined with oxygen to form sulfur trioxide. When it combined with oxygen, it forms sulfur trioxide, and this sulfur trioxide, when combined with water, rainwater, it forms sulfuric acid, and this sulfuric acid causes acid rain, and this acid rain obviously have bad impact or bad effect on the all kinds of living things that present on the earth. So it combined with the oxygen and formed the sulfur trioxide, which when combined with the water in the cloud result to the acid rain. So here you note down the another question. State the cause of acid rain. Cause of acid rain. It is one of the most important question, remember. Okay. Now the another topic, that is lead. Yesterday in our yesterday's class we have already know that lead is a kind of metal which mainly present in the petroleum products. So if we not use clean petrol, and that condition lead is present in the petroleum and it burn with it by automobiles or any kind of industry, and this lead become vaporized and come into the atmosphere and make the atmosphere or the air pollute it, which cause different kinds of heart related and nervous system related problem. Understood? So lead is a metal which present in the petrol, and burning such a petrol cause air pollution. Have you understood? That's why we are using unleaded petrol in our vehicle. So let's study. Lead can be emitted in the atmosphere from automobile exhaust. It cause dangers to the human being, and inhale it can result to the severe health problem to lead and increase the chance of having heart attack or strokes. So state the source and effect. State the source and effect of lead in the air. So hope you got the answer of this question. Next, natural cause. You know how naturally air get pollute. Naturally air get pollute by, so note down this question also, how does the air get polluted naturally. So air get polluted naturally by forest fire or dust storm in the desert and sometimes volcanic activity. So these are the three main important cause that causes air pollution natural way. Okay, now some other causes. Most of the developing country like burn coal, wood and crop waste to produce fuel used for cooking and heating, and this practice obviously increase the air pollution. So indoor in the air pollution means using the such a kind of thing like coal, petroleum for the fuel, for cooking fuel, is also increasing the level of the pollution. So burning coal, burning wood, crops increase the carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide and some particulate matter in the atmosphere and obviously cause air pollution. So here we come to know about the different aspects of air pollution, different causes of air pollution, and understand how adversely this air pollutant affect us. In our next class we will study about the effects of air pollution. Okay, thank you for today. Make the note and send it to me. Bye bye.